Hello everyone, my name is Clantis and welcome to the clan. So without further ado, let's get into the video. But before we get into the video, guys, you know what we need to do. And I'm so appreciative to each and every one of you guys that are responding to the call of action to smash the like button. And if you're not subscribed, you're subscribing to the channel. And I'm so glad that the message resonated yesterday when I said it is free to subscribe to any YouTube channel on the platform because it does not cost you a cent. Yes, I know that the word subscribe usually is associated with monthly fees. Unfortunately on YouTube, or fortunately on YouTube, there's no fees that you need to pay. It simply means follow, just like you would follow somebody on Facebook, TikTok, as well as Instagram. It's just YouTube just trying to be unique by saying subscribe. But this is getting us into trouble because people are thinking you have to pay a cent. No, you don't pay anything. So if you are not subscribed to the channel and you're watching the videos, feel free to subscribe. It is absolutely for free. So anyways, let's get into today's self-appointed experts. Yes, we are in that comment section because y'all have been coming. Okay, editing Clantis here. Guys, I need to ask a huge favor of you. I know you're already supporting this channel with all of your heart and might and souls, and I appreciate it very, very much. But I have another YouTube channel on the other side. Basically, what I had done was I took the content that I used to do on this video onto that channel so that that content does not get disturbed by the content that I am posting now about court cases. However, though, that other channel needs me to increase the watch time. And right now the watch time is only 210 hours. And I need to get to 4,000 hours within the next month or so that the channel does not actually get deleted. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to subscribe. All I'm asking you is that you play the videos there that are already there. And if you have somebody that is interested in starting a YouTube channel, or maybe you are interested in starting a YouTube channel, please go over there. It's called Clantis on Business. I'm going to leave the link down in the description box of that channel. I'm begging you guys. I'm begging you, please. I beg. You don't have to sit and watch the videos. You can let them run in the background at the low volume of 2.5%, or at least 3% of the video, so that it will count as a view. I'm begging you guys. I know I'm asking a lot of you. I'm begging you. I really need the watch time. You don't have to subscribe. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. But you don't have to subscribe. Just watch the video so I can get the 4,000 hours of watch time. Thank you so much. Let's get back into this video. And I love how you guys are so generous. I love the fact that you are such human beings, and then in your comments you are showing this, and I will show you as I read some of your comments. And let's start with Nokwazi, who says, hello clan fam. Hello Nokwazi, good to see you here. Ketelo says, good evening Mr. Clantis. Can we assist Danzi financing the accountant? You see what I mean? I would say to you, Ketelo, I'm not quite sure just yet how we can assist in Danzi, but I was thinking, let's wait for this, the bank statement thing, and see where it's going to, if it's going to call for us to take action in assisting him. For example, where Ramasipili might actually need to get an accountant who's going to do the work in digging up the true bank statement, then I will make a call of action and say, guys, let's help out. But if you mean in terms of his legal fees, I'm not sure if he's having any legal fees problems. From what I know is that the state is paying the defense lawyers as well, since this case is de novo. So I did see a couple of other comments like yours, and I'm wondering if maybe you guys can clarify in what way do you mean we should assist Danzi. I'm more than willing to do that because it is clear as daylight, this young man is innocent of everything that he's being accused of. I'll say it again. I don't care what the bank state. Maybe I cared before the DNA, but now that the DNA cleared him, I couldn't care less what comes after that. And what is Balo is trying to do to Danzi. I don't care about that. The DNA cleared him. The DNA said he was nowhere near the Kumalo house. Not even his thumb print was there, let alone his toenail what do you call this, print was in the crime scene. So what the bank statements is saying, I couldn't give a rat's tail, honestly speaking. And then let's go to Lucky Love, who says, I feel sorry for Danzi. How did those transactions, okay, where did we disappear to? Oh yeah, how did those transactions disappear just like that? Well, if indeed these transactions were omitted deliberately, it's going to be found out. Forensically, I think they can see if it was manipulated, because it does not make sense what we are seeing. And I'm not going to say Danzi is lying, because I don't think he has any reason to lie. I see other people really are starting to doubt him. I'm not at that stage where I'm doubting him just yet. But again, even if he did tell a lie, what significance would that lie be now that it's proven that he was never at the Khumalo house? Sibanda says, scavengers, oh my goodness, but George Baloy matches. I said that right. Yvonne Mdaga says, hi clans, family, let's try to help Danzi, please. It can be money or prayers. Definitely prayers are in order, but as far as money, I'm not quite sure for what. Please do let me know there. I would highly appreciate it. How exactly can we help him financially? BBM says, uya velelwa umntana abantu. Velelwa ngempela shem. Yo. Lindy says, okay, let's go. Lindy says, always bubbly. And hit us with factual, entertaining analysis from court proceedings. Yeah, I try to be as interesting as I can be. Did you guys know that I'm actually a recluse? Like, I'm a loner. I have a shell that I go into. And YouTube has actually helped me get out of it. And I also realized that my vocabulary, even though I speak English and have a good command of English, but my vocabulary over the years has actually deteriorated because I would not speak to anybody. The only time I speak would be at work, maybe in a meeting or whatever the case is. And after that, I go back to my shell, lock myself up in the house the entire... Now, I am out and about, and you guys, God must bless y'all. Honestly speaking, I love you. And then Peggy Lizwe says, you are on point, Mr. Clantis. Thank you. Anthony says, just subscribe now. Woohoo! You are warmly welcome. Lucky says, he can't be complaining about the lack of progress when there is new evidence, when there is new witnesses added every now and then. I agree. This judge, I didn't understand his statement about the JP. Because, you know, things like that is stuff that you keep to yourself and take it as a chastisement. You don't bring it on an open court, because at the end of the day, we'll be looking at you like, and we wonder who's got the control of the courts. Because you do. And you are not asking the relevant question to your beloved friend, which is Baloy, and saying, hey, Mr. Baloy, it does not look like you have a case here. What's going on? Khalele says the drug cartel and the police mafia are clearly having the judge and the prosecutor sing their tune. Woo! Allegedly, we'll put it that way. Now, we'll also go in the mix of this morning's video of Thabo Bester, Nastasia Janssen being a free woman, and I am celebrating that from the top of my hair down to the last nail on my foot. I'm very happy for Hashem. And then we go to Pearl, who says, I think the same about Makutumana. Ubezisabelela ubesta shame. Yazi ngibuye ngimdabukele okwam ngempela. Yo wazigala shame. Okay, you guys know I'm a coconut, right? I think we've established that. If you are new on this channel, the only languages that I learned from the age of 7 all the way till I got to matric was English and Afrikaans. I'm a Zulu. So I spoke Zulu at home, but I spoke English at school, and then of course Afrikaans as well whenever it was necessary, because I did those languages. I did not do isiZulu at school. So that's why my Zulu kind of like sucks. However, though, I did try to do something about it by going and taking night classes when I lived in KZN. That is why I try to read it. I hope you understand. And then Charlotte says, Clantis, if she can represent Tuli, there's nothing wrong with her representing Bester. We must remember she is a criminal lawyer. Whether we like it or not, I'm looking forward to seeing her in that case. We must remove our emotions from this. It's her job. Yes, Bester is a bully. Why didn't he notify the other lawyers about the new edition? Indeed, lawyers are lawyers. That's their job. Whether you are guilty or not guilty, however, how you feel about that is irrelevant. They got to do the job. It's by law that they have to represent even a hardened criminal. Hotu says that they just have to let Danzi walk. Like for real. Not only Danzi. What about accused number 4? Guys, I've been asking about accused number 4. Accused number 4 is like a statue amongst the 5 people. He even gone as far as wearing eyeglasses. And I'm like, Shay, poor you. You seem to be neglected while everybody else is getting attention around you. So I think, yeah, I know that he's serving a lengthy sentence for other crimes. But for this one, they just need to let him go. And of course, Danzi as well needs to be let go because it's not make sure with the state's case when it comes to him. They are trying their very best to pin this Senzo murder onto him. They failed with accused number 3. Now they're like, okay, plan B, Danzi. This is the same person, by the way, who's never been arrested before, doesn't have prior offenses, let alone facing another criminal offense and things of that nature. And you want to pin the death of Senzo Meyiwa onto somebody who is not experienced in the criminal world. And of course, the confession he wouldn't make because he never committed a crime before. Probably he's fearful of the police. And on top of that, they were torturing him. And so eventually he would be coerced into signing a confession. And we already hear the allegations about the investigating officer who is Dininda, who is doing some really dodgy things. Not only dodgy, but scary too. So there we go. There we go. So I don't trust anything that the police are doing right now. Then we have Kanyiswa, who says, Ikanda eli kwahaza. Yes. So my mom, every time, with my older brother was a little bit stubborn, so she will say, when you kind of kwahazayo. So that's where I got it from. Oh, Jimmy, that says, checking in. Tick. Junie says, okay, let's see, so that I do not. Junie says, those who are working at banks, please, guys, we need your help. This statement issue scares me. It's quite scary, I do not want to lie as well, but I am very confident that this matter is going to be resolved. There must have been some kind of mistake with Capitec Bank. I would just give them the benefit of the doubt that they may have pulled the records of a different Danzi who probably shares the same surname as this Danzi. And there might also have been some mistakes with the state that maybe changed an ID number digit there, and then somebody else's Capitec account was pulled out. I don't know. Anything is possible. I just hope that they did not commit a crime, because the bank would be the one that would have committed a crime if indeed it edited the statement. Ru says Nandipa is trying everything to get out of jail. Yeah, I think at this point she's trying to get herself medical parole. She learned from the best, y'all. You see, when they say that, okay, never mind. Zoliswa says, who escaped? How do we know that? Oh, I love this question. I love this question so much. It's about Thabo Bester. How do we know that it was Thabo Bester that escaped in 2022? And then I answered this question and I said, it's a good question because let's think about it. This man called Thabo Bester was arrested in fact, was convicted in 2011 for murdering a model and also forcing himself onto other women, which he actually admitted to these crimes. And then he was sentenced to first 75 years, and then from 75 years, I think 10 years was shaved off, and then 65 years, and I hear now 30 years was also shaved off of the 65 years, and now he's serving 35 years or 30 years or something like that. But I still think it is still 65 years that he's serving for all the crimes that he has committed, including the murder. And he escaped in 2022, around, what is it, May 2022? And then we are where we are today. And the question is, how do we know that it's Thabo Bester? Because he did not have an ID. This could actually be his defense, and I think Dalimpofu is going to, this will be his angle. The identity document or the population registry of this man that is his client. Who is he? And at the time when he was arrested, who did they arrest? And all that sort of stuff. I think it's going to revolve around that. So that is why this question, I like it so much when they're asking, this is, Zolisa says, who escaped? Okay, so I think that's the angle they are going to take regarding his identity. Caroline says, I smashed the like button and I am here to say, woohoo, Nastasia is out. I'm so happy, more than I can carry. As for Kudu, I don't give a rat's about what happens to her. That also includes her being thrown in a van naked and treated inhumanely. Okay, I got you. Piwa says, Clantis Tumagute, we love numbers, so you just minimize variables. This guy is on to me regarding me revealing my age. Not exactly revealing my age. I revealed that I matriculated in year 2000. That was 23 years ago. And so he's busy on his calculator trying to get my age. And he kind of like, you are in your 40s at this point. There's the mathematics. 17 plus 23 equals 40 years. So you're within the 40-year range. What if I matriculated at 14 or 15? Does this face look this look like I'm in my 40s? Actually, I am on the 4th floor. Yes, I am. And I love it. I don't know, are you enjoying getting old or it's just me? You know, guys, I'm enjoying getting old. I don't know, is that weird? Somebody please tell me that I am not weird out. Because I'm loving it. I'm loving it. No, I am on the fourth floor. Let me just cut through your workout. I'm on the 4th floor. And I'm a YouTuber. Dexter says, Danzi should produce lobola pics and witnesses from that ceremony. The state is playing dirty. I don't think those are material evidence per se. However, though, I do think the bank statement is pretty much material evidence. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the pictures being shown to the courts. I wouldn't. Personally, I would say no. Not because I'm hiding something. Maybe because of other things, personal issues or whatever the case is. And then let's see who else that is here. Okay, I scrolled way too down. Okay, there we go. Then we have Yandisa who says some DNA samples match in the Meyiwa house. What? Let's see. Where? Oh my gosh. Oh, I see Gutoso. Gutoso says, even if they can manipulate a bank statement, it doesn't mean that Danzi killed Meyiwa. I agree. We still need a proof that he was there in the slaughterhouse. I agree. And then Yandisa says, some DNA samples match in the Meyiwa house, so he is definitely one of the killers of Senzo. He also lied about being at work. No, Yandisa, I think you got it. Okay, let me just continue reading your speculation. He also lied about being at work on that Sunday. Did you listen to the HR manager? Or maybe you're just on an agenda here, Yandisa? Because I think you misunderstood the HR manager. On Sundays, this man called Danzi does not have to work because he doesn't work on Sundays. So why would he lie about going to work on Sunday? Oh, he didn't go to work on Sunday if he doesn't work on Sunday. But let's continue with the agenda. But he was not at work. So there you go. He is one of the killers. And you're so absolute about that, aren't you? Wow, Yandisa. Please do tell us more details. Clearly you have an idea. Or you know something. Is he your friend? And then we have Amelia, the clan. Let our channel keep making waves until the conscience of the people who were in the house give conclusion in this case. Their conscience are pretty much active and they know the truth. They know the truth. I don't know, Yandisa apparently is absolute about the killers and that Danzi, he's one of them. Let's ask him or her, whoever Yandisa is. Sipahi says Jansen got justice finally. She must sue for damages and defamation of character. But who must she must sue? Is it the state? Remember, the state only relies on the people that opened a case, right? If, okay, who opened the case? It's the state that opened the case. But, okay, please explain to me how exactly she should sue and whom she should sue. Is it the state or the people that she was co-accused with? Because if I would sue anybody, I would sue the people that I'm co-accused with, not the state. And then, let's go. Sipati says, hello, clan. I'm happy for Mshololo. She needs a break from Rata. I hope she's not going to upset us with this case as well. Sipiwa says, it doesn't make sense on leave and still don't use your account at all. Okay, let's start that again. Sipiwa says, it doesn't make sense on leave, still don't use your account at all. That is close to impossible. Why would you go home and not even buy a beer at home? What if he doesn't drink? But I get your point. And then we go to Charlotte, who says, why did Baloyi keep them for so long if they were not tampered with? Anything is possible in this country. If people can still steal your money internally in the bank, anything is possible. I agree with you, Clantis. The bank statement is neither there nor here for me. Yeah, I don't know as well why the state, because as far as I understand, the defense has been asking for this particular information for about a year or 2 years, and Baloyi was never forthcoming, and now he has hijacked this entire bank statement and made it a state's evidence, when in fact it's supposed to be the defense's. So it's quite interesting how Baloyi is working with such dishonesty. Then Shubi says that the trial date starts on the 21st of February 2024. Thank you so very much for that. I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. It is said from News 24 that Nandipa was offered to be seen by a medical doctor on Tuesday after she complained about not feeling well, but she refused to be examined by the doctor. And she further undressed herself on the way to court and said the prison wardens transporting her were shocked to find her naked in the back of the van when they arrived at court. It is understandable why her lawyer is making a mountain out of this mole so that it will appear as if she is being mistreated. I can also believe that she may have done that, and I still believe that she was afraid of facing Thabo Bester after she attempted to throw him under the bus without first consulting with him or letting him know that, honey, well, our lovey-dovey honeymoon is over. I am throwing you in prison and I'm going home. And then Sipahi says, hello, clan. I'm happy for Mshololo. Okay, we read that. Where am I? Why am I repeating things? Okay, we'll continue. Then we have Kelly. Baloyi must provide the electronic document via WhatsApp. That's and the like. Okay, Franklin Jensen says she is not ill. She is pregnant. Oh, so she is pregnant. Okay, that's interesting. And then James says the information is being hidden. I hope it will be revealed. James says as well, we as South Africans are convinced enough that the state is flop. Definitely, the state does not have a case, and then this judge is prolonging. Basically, they're flogging at a dead horse at this point. Luna says, I hate this judge. Woo, strong words there. Santo says he is trying to blame who? This judge is annoying. True. Mercy says, are you listening to yourself, Ish? You mean who? Somebody else or me? Let's see where this conversation is coming from. Okay, let's go on. Okay, I think you're talking to Tiny, who says DNA bound to be inconclusive because the scene was cleaned. For me, any traces of DNA should be considered even below 16. No, you cannot dispute science. You can do it on your own, but this is a court of law. And then they say if all areas do not match, they do not match. Because sometimes what if, especially as black people, we are so closely related. And our DNA, possibly I'm also sharing a DNA with you, or you are sharing a DNA with me. And then Tiny, what if I committed a heinous crime? And then when they start checking for DNA, and then your name pops, and then you have no idea, you're busy living your life, and then you get called and say your DNA was found on a crime scene, all because you and I are related. That is why science say it must be 16 over 16. 99.99% that indeed it was Clantis that was on the crime scene. So you got the science absolutely incorrect on this one. So you need to be careful on what you are saying, because you might actually find yourself in this predicament and you'll be like, but your DNA was found there. How then do you, explain this? What if your dad was busy also and then he was making other kids elsewhere, and one of those kids are criminals? And then a DNA is found, and then your name is popped up there. And now you are being arrested, possibly even convicted for a crime you did not commit. I think you need to be careful what you say. Science, you cannot dispute it. I will leave it there. That is why Mercy is asking you, are you listening to yourself? I think some people just need to learn a lesson and realize that, oh damn, I was wrong. And then you realize that sometimes you need to think twice, or at least check both sides of the coin, and then make a final informed decision in what you are going to say. That's all I'm going to say as well. Joyce says, now is the time for evil Ratata to bring in the docket 375. But then, guys, has it been applied to by the defense to bring in this docket? Because at this point, nobody is saying anything about it. And then I don't think this judge is aware of it. Even if he is aware of it, it's not being brought to his attention yet. So I think the defense is the one that needs to make that application and let this court know that there's another docket numbered, is it a court case number 375. I don't know what this judge is going to do. Admit it into evidence or not, I don't know. That is if he has conscience at all. Him and Baloyi and Pala and subs are evil beyond anyone's imagination. Okay, let's conclude with Caroline Mube, who says the accused should be set free. They should bring docket 375. I watched today's proceedings. You are right. The defense must cut the umbilical cord. I think that's the end of this segment. The self-appointed experts. Thank you all, guys, for submitting your comments. And also, I do enjoy this segment very much, reading your comments and hearing what's on your mind. I get those other people with unpopular opinions. That's fine. That is your opinion. But when your opinion does not make sense, we'll also straighten it for you. Okay, like the DNA person. That I felt that was, yeah, inaccurate, because it might actually catch up with you someday. We are all closely related. Black people, we are all closely related. And the fact that probably you've got brothers and sisters that you have no idea about. One of them commits a crime and then it links you. That's when you will learn how important the matches of DNA. It's got to be 99.99% a match. All right? Not 16, what do you call this? 7/16 or 15/16. It needs to be 99.999%. Below that, it's not a match. All right? So anyways, guys, if you like the video, give it a like. If you didn't like the video, give it a like. Anyways, do subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to click the bell notification so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's super thanking this channel and supporting it financially. This is hard work. As you can see, I'm at work, but before work, and I'm doing this video. And also, do share this video far and wide. Do not forget to leave a comment down below, and don't forget to also like and click the subscribe button on other YouTube channels as well. And please, guys. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. See you next time with a new video. Goodbye.